Hello everyone and welcome back. Yesterday I identified my three biggest life goals. Today I am taking the next step by creating a clear vision of what success looks like for each of those goals over the next 5 years. Many people
All
goals.
right. That sounds
Many people set goals, but few take the time to imagine the
but
further they truly want to build. A clear vision gives us direction, motivation, and purpose. In this conversation, I will ask ChatGPT through provoking questions to help me define my future identify important milestones, and create a roadmap toward long-term success. Let's begin this inspiring conversation and turn my dreams into a clear 5 year vision. Welcome, ChatGPT.
hmm, yeah. A guided conversation can help a lot. Here's a professional intro you can use for your recording. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. In today's session, I am taking the next step toward achieving my biggest life goals by creating a clear vision of what success will look like over the next 5 years. Many people set goals, but few take the time to define the future they truly want to build. A clear vision provides direction, purpose, and motivation. In this conversation, I will work with ChatGPT to explore my future identity, identify key milestones, overcome potential challenges, and design a practical roadmap toward long term success. By the end of this conversation, I hope to have a clear 5 year vision that inspires my daily actions, helps me make better decisions, and keeps me focused on becoming the person I aspire to be. Let's begin building that future together.
ChatGPT, what would success look like for my first goal in 5 years?
Let me check. For your first goal of becoming a respected clinical psychologist and counselor, here's a sample vision. 5 years from now, I am a trusted, respected clinical psychologist with a thriving counseling practice, serving individuals, couples, and families, known for professionalism and empathy. I've completed advanced training and certifications, and I regularly run workshops and awareness programs to promote mental health in my community and online. I create educational content on social media, podcasts, or YouTube, reaching thousands, and I feel fulfilled knowing I'm making a difference in people's lives while continuously growing personally. To make that vision more concrete, you can ask yourself a few questions. For example, what kinds of clients do I want to serve? What professional achievements would make me feel proud? What skills or certifications do I need along the way? And how will I measure my impact beyond just income? Thinking this way turns a dream into a practical 5 year plan.
How can I describe my ideal life after achieving this goal?
You might say something like, my ideal identity is being a skilled and compassionate clinical psychologist who not only helps clients heal, but also educates the wider community through teaching and content creation. It's in my own life. Sort of language is people, and it anchors your goals in identity, which makes them more motivating.
What measurable achievements should I aim for within 5 years?
Checking. For becoming a respected clinical psychologist and counselor, measurable 5 year achievements could include earning advanced certifications, building a successful practice with a steady client base, and helping at least 500 to 1,000 clients through counseling or workshops, running 50 to 100 mental health workshops or webinars, building a strong online presence with educational content and growing to 50,000 or more combined followers, being invited to speak at conferences, schools, or community events, collaborating with organizations on mental health initiatives, and publishing articles or resources. Financial stability from your psychology practice while maintaining balance with your personal life. Ask yourself, if I check these boxes in 5 years, will that feel like the psychologist and leader I want to be? If not, what else needs to be included?
What skills should I master to reach this goal?
Let me see. To reach that goal, focus on skills like clinical assessment, counseling and psychotherapy techniques, public speaking, emotional intelligence, critical thinking, research literacy, ethics, digital content creation, leadership, and networking. Then ask which three will impact your career the most if you master them in the next year. And make a concrete plan to train, practice, and measure progress in those.
What habits will successful people in this field have?
Daily reflection is big. Regular supervision, continuous learning, sticking to ethical boundaries, practicing good self care, keeping a disciplined schedule, networking with other professionals, and sharing knowledge through teaching or content. Which of those feels natural to you, and which one needs a routine built around it?
What challenges am I likely to face and how can I prepare for them?
Checking. You may face building experience and credibility, emotionally demanding client situations, keeping up with new research, the slow process of growing a client base, balancing work and personal life, self doubt, and adapting to technology. And yeah, the advice is hmm, no problem. If you meant a practical example, you could say, one of the biggest challenges I may face is building trust early in my career. I can prepare by continuously improving my skills, gaining supervised experience, and approaching every client with professionalism and empathy. Another challenge is avoiding burnout. So I will prioritize self care and time management. I may also deal with self doubt or difficult cases. So, finding a mentor and treating challenges as learning moments can really help. Which of these feels most real to you right now?
How can I track my progress every year?
Chatting. A simple way is to review milestones each. At, you can. At the end of each year, ask, what milestones did I hit? What new skills did I gain? How many clients did I help? You can also track improvements in communication, attend workshops or conferences, build your online presence, and measure work life balance. A simple annual scorecard, like rating yourself in skills, experience, learning, impact, finances, and health, can help quantify progress. Reviewing those questions once a year keeps your 5 year vision on track.
What daily routine would support this goal?
Checking. A daily routine could start with 20 to 30 minutes of reading a psychology book in the morning, at least an hour for learning or skill practice, 20 to 30 minutes improving communication or content creation, client work or practical experience time, exercise and good nutrition for your own mental health, networking with peers or mentors, and ending the day with 10 to 15 minutes of journaling or reflection. Small, consistent actions compound into big progress over 5 years. Which three daily habits do you think would make the biggest difference for you?
What kind of impact do I want to make on other people's lives?
Hmm, That's a heart level question. Maybe the impact you want is helping people feel less alone and giving them tools to manage their thoughts and emotions more mental health. Or maybe it's training future the ripples of your work reach more people could ever see directly. What feels most meaningful when you picture it?
How will achieving this goal improve my personal and professional life?
Professionally, it can give you credibility, financial stability, and a platform to teach and lead. Personally, it builds confidence, discipline, and a sense of purpose. You'll likely feel more grounded, knowing you're helping people in tangible ways. And if you build in balance, you can feel successful without burning out. Does that sound like the direction you want?
What mindset changes do I need to make to succeed?
Shift from quick results to long term growth, from perfectionism to progress, from self criticism to self compassion, from working alone to asking for mentorship and collaboration, from fearing mistakes to seeing them as feedback, and from avoiding hard conversations to communicating clearly and kindly. Those mindset shifts make the daily work feel doable and help you stay resilient. Which one hits closest to home?
What resources, courses, or mentors should I seek?
Checking. For a respected clinical psychologist path, consider an experienced licensed clinical psychologist as a mentor, a supervisor who gives constructive feedback, and maybe a university professor or researcher if you want to strengthen evidence based practice. If teaching and awareness appeal to you, look for professional speakers or educators who blend mental health with public outreach. For content creation, connect with creators who explain psychology responsibly. For resources, use evidence based textbooks, professional workshops, psychology associations, and communities of mental health professionals. Think less of famous names and more of people who are doing the work you respect, and build genuine relationships with them. Who in that space inspires you to reach out?
What mistakes should I avoid while pursuing this goal?
Chasing too much at once, skipping self care, ignoring ethics, comparing yourself to others, not setting boundaries with clients, and waiting for perfect conditions before acting. Progress comes from consistent ethical steps, not perfection. If you treat each challenge as a lesson, you stay moving.
Based on everything we have discussed, what actions should I take today to move one step closer to this 5 year vision?
Checking. Write a one-page 5-year vision statement and choose choose one concrete step for the next 24 hours, such as drafting that vision or choosing one daily habit to start. Then ask, if I repeat today's good habits for the next 5 years, will they lead to that vision? If not, what should you tweak starting today? One step creates momentum for the rest.
Thank you, Jack. Create a clear vision for my future. Today's discussion reminded me that success does not happen by chance. It begins with a clear destination and consistent action. Defining what success looks like in 5 years has given me greater confidence, motivation, and a stronger sense of purpose.
That's good.
To think about your years and what steps you can start
That's
taking
a
today.
wonderful suggestion.
Every great achievement begins with a vision and the decision to keep moving forward. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this conversation, please
Thank you.
like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring discussions on personal growth, psychology, AI, success, and lifelong learning. Until next time, keep learning, keep dreaming big, stay focused, and never stop believing in your potential. Goodbye.
Well said. Take care and keep moving forward.